To the politics of the day, and candidates feeling the heat ahead of this New Hampshire primary. They have their sights set on who they perceive, some of them, as their biggest threat these days, Marco Rubio.
This New Hampshire primary is now down to a choice between me and Marco Rubio, and everybody knows it. This race is now going to be a contrast.
Marco Rubio came in third place in a caucus state, and we're all supposed to bow out.
When people are having a tough time in a campaign, especially near the end, you see some desperation set in, and so they'll start saying things, but I'm not too worried.
Here to weigh in on this establishment brawl, I guess you would call it, Sabrina Schaefer from the Independent Women's Forum, Matt Schlapp is at the American Conservative Union, and Julie Rodzinski is also here, Fox News contributor. Sabrina, I don't know where Chris Christie gets that it's just him and Marco Rubio. I know the idea of what he's saying, but the four of them are in this kind of separate primary. How many tickets out of New Hampshire in your mind?
Well, look, I do think that Chris Christie has a real shot at, coming out a little bit farther ahead than he has been. And I should say that every single candidate up there has their strengths and weaknesses. So I'm thinking of this in those terms. But the reality is this has been an election about authenticity, connecting with people. And I think Christie's sort of competitive advantage is that he's not afraid to get dirty. He's not afraid to take some punches. And I think he's right that Rubio
how many of them could survive New Hampshire? Not all four, right? So.
No, probably not. But I mean, if Trump doubles, Rubio, we're going to have to see what's happening.
What do you think, Julie?
Well, I may be too hopped up on Dunkin' Donuts.
I know. Tell me about it.
The commercial break. So maybe I'm not making sense right now, but Chris Christie really is making no sense. I mean, he's in 6th in New Hampshire. He's got 2 governors ahead of him. Both John Kasich and Jeb Bush are way ahead of him.
So he's done, in your view, after New Hampshire?
He's done. If he comes in 6th after New Hampshire, he's done. He's claiming he's going to South Carolina.
Who gets out in New Hampshire, then? Bush has got plenty of money, right? So, Julie, you think Bush, Rubio, what about Kasich?
Bush. No, I think if Kasich doesn't do overly well, he's probably done as well. Look, Bush has enough money to keep going probably all the way through Florida. If he loses Florida, he's out. Cruz obviously is going to keep going. Rubio will certainly keep going, and Trump has no reason not to keep going. But I think this is make or break for Kasich, and especially for Christie, who's going to be...
You agree, Matt, how many tickets are you handing out?
Yeah, I think more tickets than normal because of the way our campaign finance laws work. But for Kasich and Christie, this is their last stand. I mean, Christie got the big endorsement from the Manchester Union leader, and Kasich has spent virtually the majority of his campaign budget in New Hampshire. If they both way underperform, there is really not a compelling argument for them to go forward. But the opposite, if we are finished in a bunch for second place and down, and it's just a bunch, I think they can keep rolling.
Well, it is interesting because you have these four, but then on the other side, you have Trump and fighting it out with Cruz, of course. And while other candidates are tweaking their ground games ahead of New Hampshire, maybe these four are, for Trump, it's the same old thing. I mean, even after what happened in Iowa, his staffers say he refuses to change the strategy, not spending more on a ground game, not changing anything going into New Hampshire, according to a Politico article that came out. So what do you think of that, Matt? The fact that I know it's a primary, not a caucus, so it is a little different, but still.
Look, I think they are making changes. I think Donald Trump has made literally thousands of changes as a candidate from his announcement. I think he listens.
Well, we don't have time to go through all of them then if it's 1,000, but give us one or two big ones that you've seen, the difference in Trump.
I think he realizes that he's got to spend real time in a state, and I think they realize that they have to make real investments on data and on the people in their state. And I think when they say that we're keeping on our plan, it doesn't mean they're not tinkering with their plan. I can guarantee you they're tinkering with their plan.
All right, because go ahead.
Yeah, I was going to say maybe, but here's the thing that I'm not sure Trump really gets. I mean, the fact is there are just simply more Democrats than there are Republicans. So you can have the best ground game in town, but winning the winning the presidency is going to take more than just getting Republicans out to the polls.
Well, he thinks he can turn out
persuadables,
and he thinks,
so
Julie,
have to get more people.
As you know, he could turn out these so-called Reagan Democrats, that he could take a lot of union members and turn them out in the general election in the Rust Belt states and what have you. That would take effort, though, to Matt's point in ground game and data and all that kind of thing.
There is some data to support what he's saying. I mean, there are Democrats. His supporters are ironically people who think they're Republicans but are actually registered Democratic voters in the manufacturing states, people who have really been hurt by globalization. So there is some data to support Trump's point. But as Matt pointed out, you need data to actually get those voters out.
Yes.
You know, it's statistics, it's not just, and he's not doing that. He's not investing in that. Phoning it in to Fox and Friends every morning is not going to win you the presidency.
Thanks, guys. Stick around. We'll have more
we'll
coming up right there.
Hillary Clinton's Wall Street ties are coming back to haunt her. Critics say the former Secretary of State had a tough time answering questions about her big payday from Goldman Sachs.
Look, I made speeches to lots of groups. I told them what I thought. I answered questions.
But did you have to be paid $675,000?
Well, I don't know. That's what they offered. So, you know, every Secretary of State that I know has done that.
You didn't think you were going to run for president again?
I didn't.
Interesting stuff here. All right. Let me, on one side, Sabrina, let me ask you, why is she defending making a lot of money? So what? Someone was willing to pay her money. She took it. You know, I mean, what's wrong with, why are they forcing her to sit there and defend herself?
You know, well, nothing. I mean, look, what's striking is she's been at this game for so long and she still performed so poorly with this question. I think she should have owned it. She should have said, they paid me a lot of money because I have a lot of experience. I was the First Lady. I was a Secretary of State. I was a U.S. Senator. I have a lot to say that they care about, and that was valued at a high dollar amount. She should have owned it instead of running away from it. But the fact is she's trying to play this populist thing on one side and you know, also make a lot of money on the other, and she's got to figure this out.
Matt, I think maybe the question was, or the way I would have phrased it instead of the way Anderson Cooper did, was what did they think they were getting for that money? Is your 30-minute speech really $675,000 worth that, or did they think that they were getting something else, like influence?
Of course they thought they were getting something else. Of course they thought that she would one day perhaps be sitting in the Oval Office. And of course they thought that this would build their relationship with him. And of course they realized that when they did similar things with Bill Clinton or the Clinton Foundation, that this was going to happen. Come on, the American people get this. They can see this for what it is that these two have cashed in their daughter too, in every conceivable way they can in their public service. And let's face it, it is really taking its toll on her.
So, Julie, I mean, one of the things about this is they thought they were getting access. Goldman Sachs, they are no dummies. They have made a lot of money because they know how to invest wisely. And they wouldn't pay $675,000 unless they knew for a fact that they were going to get something in the future, because they don't take flyers over there.
Well,
that's my concern.
Whether they thought they were getting something and whether she said that they're getting something, that's the actual point, right? They assumed that they were going to get something, whether she committed it or not. I'm sure she's not dumb enough to have an explicit quid pro quo. But look, let me back up to Matt's point. I think he's absolutely right. There is no excuse for this. If she had any inkling whatsoever that she was going to run for president, the optics of this are not only ridiculous, but from a political standpoint, income inequality is far and away the #1 issue among Democratic primary voters. Goldman Sachs stands for everything that Democratic primary voters who are concerned about income inequality are concerned about. And for her to appear there is just a dumb political move. She should have known that. And there's no, this acquisitiveness is inexcusable.
Sabrina, is it a dumb political move, and is it about optics, or is it about true hypocrisy? That she says one thing and lives by a different set of rules herself, where she flies in a private jet and wants to grab up as much money as she possibly can and be as rich as she can and live as well as she can, which is fine, and everyone in America has the right to do that, but not at the same time when you're saying, I'm for the regular person, I'm for the working folk, dropping, you know, your last letter there and really sort of leaning into that whole idea while you're taking all that money.
Right. Well, I mean, this is why Bernie Sanders is sort of soaring ahead, right? I mean, he's saying, look, I live it much more honestly than Hillary Clinton does. Of course, she's not the first lawmaker to have this problem. I mean, John Kerry faced similar problems. Mitt Romney faced similar problems. She should own this issue a little bit better. The reality is everybody can relate to wanting to have more money.
Right.
She has figured out a way to do that.
Yep.
You should just figure out how to respond to these questions a lot better.
Let me just say to your point, Melissa, I mean, you know, you had Franklin Roosevelt, who clearly was one of the wealthiest presidents we've had. You had John Kennedy, certainly came from a wealthy family. Both these people did a lot on income inequality. I mean, both of them essentially were accused of being traitors to their class. That's what she needs to be. She now needs to show that she's a traitor to her class, and to talk about income inequality the way she has. You can be rich. You can be rich and push for policies, and you can be rich and push for policies that help the middle class.
And the problem is that folks on Wall Street give her money because they say loudly that they do not believe she will follow through on any things that she says, because I don't think she's shown that she will. We'll see.
That's
anyway,
right.
thanks to all three of you.